Everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Memorial Day. I'm gonna go for a little drive. I'll tell you a little story about this old car and Memorial Day. So let's go. Kind of cloudy here today, abnormally cool. Usually on Memorial Day, when I was growing up, my grandfather, when he had the car, we'd always do in our hometown, we'd do a parade. Our town would do a parade, and just so happens the way the parade would, when it ended at the cemetery where they did the memorial service, my grandparents lived like a house away from the entrance of the cemetery. So when we'd come in with the parade, we'd just pull in his driveway, and then we could watch it, the memorial service, from his garage patio. And my grandma would have everything, you know, red, white, and blue. I'll show you here after we get back from this little drive. She always had flags on the old Ford for the parade and everything. So Memorial Day growing up for me, and plus my grandfather was a World War II veteran. He was in the Navy, and so it was always a special time. So ever since I've gotten the car, I always try to, where I live in Tennessee, they don't really have a Memorial Day parade, so to speak. So I usually, me and my family, we go to the Memorial Day service and then get home, and we usually cook out or do whatever like we're going to do tonight. And then I usually get the old Ford out and take it for a drive. So that's kind of what we're doing today, and I'm taking you along with me. Sorry if this is wobbly. I'm by myself today. Wife's at home getting stuff ready for the cookout. So I just kind of doing this solo today, so please bear in mind with that. But yeah, it's Memorial Day is kind of special for me in this old car. Just all the memories of the parades. And my grandpa, you know, I used to ride on the running boards, and he'd drive it in the parade, and then as I got older, I got to drive it in the parade, and he'd watch us, you know, from the house and everything. So I don't know, it's kind of a growing up experience for me. Him trusting me, you know, 16-year-old kid driving this old car, but you know, it's what I learned how to drive a stick in, and you know, he taught me a lot about this old car. So just kind of wanted to share that little story and why this car's, you know, special to me. And especially on this holiday, you know, it's not just a 3-day weekend. It's not just about cookouts. It's about, you know, men and women who served our country and paid the ultimate price. And I just, to me, I feel like keeping this, I mean, even though I'm not driving it in a parade, I'm keeping this little tradition going. And to me, you know, this whole car represents Memorial Day in a way. To me, it's special to me, and just that, I don't know, just kind of respect and memory of not only my grandfather, but all the servicemen and women who died for this country. So I'm a little patriotic that way. So we'll get up here and we'll turn around and head back home, and I'll show you the flags. Like I said, it's just something, you know, they did, my grandparents did. They always had, my grandma had red, white, blue, everything out, picnic tables, everybody'd stop in for you know, coffee, cake, orange juice, donuts, and just have a good time. You know, a lot of pictures, I've got old pictures of me, you know, on the old Ford, standing when I was a kid, and it was probably during Memorial Day, because Model A's would stop in from the Model A Club, and, you know, they'd sit around, and then we'd cook out and everything. Just a lot of fun memories, and, you know, they all have to do something with this old car, so. We just turned on a road here. I said, this car's just got a 3-speed transmission, so it doesn't take long to get to the high gear. But really, this is a good car to learn how to drive a stick on. You know, it's geared low. It's easy to learn the clutch, shifting gears. You know, everything's kind of spread apart. You know, it's not a sports car. Waiting on traffic here. There, we're in second already. 20 miles an hour. We're in third by 30 miles an hour. You know, when you're driving this car, everything slows down. You can enjoy the scenery. Nothing goes by you too fast because you're not going very fast. I usually run it. My cruising speed's 40 miles an hour. You know, sometimes 45, maybe 50 sometimes, but usually just regular driving, I do 50 miles or 40 miles an hour. But just check out the scenery. Bumpy for you. So yeah, so here's the flags I was talking about earlier in the video. But yeah, he'd have this decked out with the flags and everything, and I don't know, just a cool memory for me. Actually, I bought these, I got these off Amazon or something. I'm not affiliated with anything like that, just where I picked them up. You can get them at any hobby store or something like that, but I do have the original ones that my grandparents used, and they're a little worn and tattered, so I didn't want them to break, or I didn't want to lose them, so I just kind of keep them as a garage decoration now. But anyway, just a quick video, guys, to show you what Memorial Day means to me and a little story about my car. So see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.